Respected convener, Dr. P. Kiran Sri Garu, today's resource person, Dr. D. Samantha, the participants and coordinators. Warm good afternoon to one and all, and hearty welcome to fourth day of 1 week national level online faculty development program on societal applications of AI, blockchain and IoT. Before diving into the session, let me take a privilege to introduce today's resource person, Dr. D. Samantha. Dr. D. Samantha is presently working as Assistant Professor in the Department of Computer Science, Christ Deemed to be University, Bangalore, India. In addition to this responsibility, he is currently the coordinator IPR cell in Christ Deemed University from December 2019. He obtained his PhD in Computer Science and Engineering from National Institute of Technology, Durgapur, India, in the area of SAR image processing. He is keenly interested in interdisciplinary research and development and has experience spanning fields of SAR image analysis, video surveillance, heuristic algorithm for image classification, deep learning framework for detection and classification, blockchain, statistical modeling, wireless ad hoc networks, natural language processing, and V2I communication. He has successfully completed 6 consultancy projects. He has received funding under International Travel Support Scheme in 2019 for attending conference in Thailand. He has received travel grant for speaker in conference, seminar, etc. for 2 years from July 2019. He is the owner of 18 patents. Those are 2 Design India patent and 2 Australia patent granted and 14 Indian patent published and 2 copyrights. He has authored and co-authored over 156 research papers in international journals like SCI, SCIE, ESCI, Scopus, and conferences including IEEE, Springer, and Elsevier conference proceedings. He has received Scholastic Award at Second International Conference on Computer Science and IT Application, CSIT 2011, Delhi, India. He is a co-author of 10 books and the co-editor of 6 books available for sale on Amazon and Flipkart. He has presented various papers at international conferences and received Best Paper awards. He also served as acquisition editor for Springer, Wiley, CRC, Beverly USA, and Elsevier. He is a professional IEEE member, an associate life member of Computer Society of India, and a life member of Indian Society of Technical Education. Thank you, sir. Really, we are very much glad to have such an eminent personality in this faculty development program. Sir, now I request you to enlighten us by sharing knowledge on IoT-based advanced computational intelligence system for women and girls protection. Sir, now the platform is yours, sir.
Yours, thank you. Now I just shared the screen. Hope my screen visible?
Yes, sir, it is visible, sir.
Okay, sure, thank you. Good afternoon all. Thank you for nice introductions. It's my privilege also is this part of this prestigious program. So 1 week national level FDP. Today, can you mute other audience, please? I request. Other audience, please mute, please. Yes, thank you.
Yes, okay. Yes, sir. Please continue.
Okay.
Sorry for the distance.
It's a major problems, some issues nowadays in all over world, all over India, that some women's security. last from 10 years, we have a research team regarding this particular method, particular domain we are working. So basically, we know that all the faculty development program, faculty peoples they have the knowledge of AI, blockchain, so IoT. So I don't want to project it that part. I want to project today what exactly we are working this particular domain, that what current real life project is continuous going on for last 10 years. I am the part of this two major project which directly involve to give some IoT based intellectual system and which can give the some better result with the terms of women's and girls protections. Uh, First project we started in Rajasthan, that is basically we targeted 4 district, 67 villages, 130-65 peoples are there, and most important thing is that 497 females. What exactly we target this particular project? We know that Rajasthan is a very prominent environment. Every year, this particular village, before 2013, they are received the Nirmal Village Award. That means that all type of village environments, they have the perfections. This is the early morning scenario. That is, every people they knows that Rajasthan have the different cultures. They have no water problems. Early morning people they are walking more than 10 miles, near is equal to 15 kilometers to bring the drinking waters. It's not a 1 hour, more than 2 hours journey from morning and the evening, 2 to 4 hours. It's a village environment. 4 or 5 group of the people, 5, 6, or maximum 10 people till 10 female women. They are basically going early morning to bring the water. That is a culture. That 4 hours, that means early morning 2 hours and the evening 2 hours. Basically, what is the major 4 matter which can be notified from this particular work? That morning walk is the most important things. Fresh breath air, that is basically early morning the pollution rate is very less, so fresh air of breath is available, which is given the brain's cell stable is the very important things. If you give that more oxygen level in the brain, it is be very effective, cell growth will be happen. Group discussion, this is a common thing that two girls cannot sit in silence, they can talk each other, so group discussion is the most another important things. Problem sharing, that is a village environment, people they are talking each other, they can share their problems and they can talk each others. So this is the 4 matters, they are basically continuously from this drinking the waters. What difficulty? The difficulty is that there is no waters, that is the continuous problems of the early morning, that no waters in the summer seasons or in the other seasons also, is the n number of water resource is the problems in that particular environment, particular 4 villages. Solutions. So government of India and that UK one scientist, they gave some AI based proposal in this particular 4 village to send the shortage path distance algorithm, followed by 2010 they launched the ATM concept. That means if you put the 1 rupee coin, you can be come out the 20 liter of water. It's every state one by one they already started. But 2010 this concept came from that particular that 4 villages, 4 districts. 5 rupee coin, 1 rupee coin. If you give, they will give the particular terms of the waters. Why it is 1 rupee, 5 rupees? Why not government given? If it is 1 rupees, so people can understand the emergency cases or any other issue can be solved with the few amount the money. So that reasons they are collecting the 1 rupee or 5 rupees coin to give the water supply. 2014, there is equal to 96% problem solved this particular 4 district regarding the sending the water supply by the Sarvojal concept. In number of people they are collecting the waters, and in number of ATM they installed, and it's available, the people are collecting the waters. So people are very happy because now no need to go for 2 hours journey to bring the waters. Now water is coming to my house. 2015, the government of India and that UK government, they give the huge amount of prize money to this particular scientist to give this particular idea, sending the water by the ATM concept. Within 2 years, that means 15, they give the awards, and 2 years they observations, 15, 16, 17. From the 16 end of this year, it's started the some effect of this particular 4 district. This is the few effects of this 4 district, which is that before the water supply, that particular village, they got Nirmal Village Awards the last 5 years. But after the water supply, within 2 years, that is n number of problems, the effects is started in this particular 4 district. It's not of social issue, not of economical issues, not of cultural issues is started. So then really surprised the government of India and that few scientists who are working under this particular project from IIT, NIT, and ISC. Few people are involved in this particular project. They shocked. What is the reasons that before water supply and before this project, this particular village people are very happy and they have the different cultures. They have no problem, no objections. And few cases there is no default case registered in this particular 4 districts. But after this water supply, within 2 years, entire village environment is collapsed. So really, every people they are shocked, they are surprised. What is the reasons? Basically, when they collecting the data, that what is the reasons that water supply is available in my house, these 4 major points is stopped. Stop means no morning walk, no fresh air breath, no group discussions, no problem solving sharing concept. Basically, when people they're walking, that is not requirement as the water is coming in my house. And if you observe the Rajasthan's village environment, there is not that much airy room. That's 4 feet by 4 feet distance on one small room. And there is only for one door, small window, because if it is big window, that is sand will come. So it's very difficult to stay there. So that is not that much airy environment inside the room, inside the house. So fresh air is completely blocked because they are not going outside. If water is coming, there is no group discussions because there is not that much crowd every village. Maximum 10 to 15 houses are available in a single village. And if they are not talking, not gathering each other, so they stop their problem sharing concept. So what is the effect? The women, the girls, they are staying by 4 feet by 4 feet house is completely staying alone because village environment basically gents they are the man, they are going outside, they are going early morning and come back early night for the outside work, maybe farming, maybe other type of work activity they are doing. So entire day the women they are staying inside the room, inside that 4 feet by 4 feet house in a particular structures. If one woman stay by 4 feet by 4 feet house in a continuous environment without talking, what they observe, they are fighting each other's. The relation between the father-in-law, mother-in-law, it's breaking. Their husband, wife, they're fighting each other, irritating. The very simple things that in my college, every classroom, everywhere they have some naughty students. So I started the concept in the environment that if any naughty student in the class, just put the students for 1 hour in a single room without mobile phone. It's really best punishment without any touching the body. Just keep the students in a single room without mobile phone for 1 hour. Automatically within 7 days, the entire classroom punishment is completely changed. It's completely upgraded. So that means people cannot stay alone in a single room concept. It's really irritating their mind. What happened? What we observed that 497 women, what we observed in this particular village, for what exactly project target, every woman are in diabetes patient. Why? Water is coming their house, people are not going outside, stop their morning walk concept. Entire women of 497, each and every woman, the age of 18 years to 46 years, what exactly we are observing, every woman is in diabetes patient. There is no single woman available that particular village without diabetes. Economic also damage because 1 rupee coin, it's not affect the economics, but how this entire economics of that particular 4 district is completely down, completely damaged. There is 2 Grameen Bank was there, Syndicate Bank and ICC Bank. Now lot of n number of bank is there. Their Grameen environment, you can open their bank within 5 rupees. It's not that other state bank concept 5,000, 1,000 rupees required to open the bank account. There is Grameen Bank was there. There is, you can open the account with 5 rupees, 10 rupees maximum, because they are earning entire day 30 to 60 rupees maximum for their banking purpose. So then we collect the data from the bank last 5 years. That means from 13 to 16, 13 to 17, that operation. 60,000 amount of rupees less deposited after the water supply concept. So 60,000 in a village, Grameen Bank is a huge amount. It's not a normal fact. A huge amount, 60,000 amount of that particular village less deposited in this particular Grameen Bank. Really surprised. Where is the 60,000 rupees gone? Is it for the water supply? No, it's not used for the water supply. 60, then we have no authorization to collect the data. Obviously, there are some issues are there. We communicated the crime branch, and really we surprised the 60,000 of every village, every that few village environment, 60,000 of rupees used only for recharge the mobile phone. They have a huge time, 4 hours time. They don't waste for bring the drinking water, and mobile phone is easily available. Depends on their different type of marketing policy, and people there directly involved to spend 60,000 amount of that particular village only for the mobile phone recharge, and they are find out the different type of different website, abuses websites. And this is the one pictures we collect, that one woman is talking to mobile phone at a time. 2 mobile phone talking at a time in the village environment. What is the effect? The effect is that this is the brain cell scan informations, MRI terahertz data informations. Basically, yellow options. If you observe, the yellow option is damaged cell. If you talk more than 18 minutes, 18. If you talk more than 18 minutes without earphone, directly mobile phone by your ear, you cannot add the 3-digit number. Can I repeat? If you talk continuous 18 minutes by mobile phone, after cut the phone immediately, if somebody asks you 354 plus 398, 99 to 100% people cannot add. If you talk more than 90%, 18 minutes, the brain cells started to damage. Rarely, what our research is collect the data. People, they are talking minimum 2 hours to 13 hours by the mobile phone, continuous, or in a 24 hours time durations. The last part, 54% damaged cell is completely damaged in the brain cell. And last month we collect the 497 women data, and 43 women have the brain cancer. That is the report what exactly we get from the use of mobile phone continuous by the effect of that particular water supply. People have huge time, because 4 hours time is what they can do. They can talk by the mobile phone, because going outside is it's some cases the women are not allowed in the Rajasthan environment. So they are talking each other by the mobile phone, and talking, the brain cell is completely damaged. And the last stage, that yellow part, that we received, that 15 to 34%, it's out of control. We cannot be managed. Their brain cell it's damaged, excess is more, so it's converted the brain cancer. another, it's really we surprised that what is the effect of this particular themes. Last 4 years, that means we collect the data from the 16 to 20 before COVID-19, 19 first, before June, we collect the data that last few years there is no normal delivery, all a scissoring delivery of that particular village. Before water supply, most of the women of that particular village, all the deliveries are this normal delivery, but now it is scissoring delivery. What is the reasons? What is the effect of the water supply of these particular things? Matter is that when they collect the water from the well by the roof and the bucket, it's not the 1 or 2 feet, it's more than 50 feet. When they collect the water, the belly muscle is the flexible. Belly muscle is the flexible when they collect the waters from the roof of the bucket. So last few years, there is no need to go for outside to bring the drinking water. Water is coming to my house. All the belly muscle is stuck, and people and the doctors, they are suggested to go for the scissoring for the baby purpose. So this is the another very bad effect for the next generations, entire generation. What we observe that if it is normal delivery, the baby growth, baby brain cell growth is proper, the better. But when you go for the scissoring options, it's completely 30 to 20% less growth will be happen. So this is the another drawback of the entire next generations of this particular water supply. So this is the fact what exactly we worked for the few years. What exactly we give suggestions, what exactly problems we are trying to solve with the help of IoT based the concept, with the part of the effect of this sorbozol of or the ATM concept. What I give the concept is that it's now already started. When you collect the waters, if you give the 2 rupee coin or the 5 rupee coin or the 1 rupee coin, you have to open your ghomta, give the eyeball scan, then only the water will be started. We started the concept. Basically, it's also is a horrible that in Rajasthan environment, it's not easy to say some woman, please open your ghomta, open your dopatta. It's not that much easy cases. So then from the local health center, local district, they convince the women that it's just only for your eyeball scanning, no other information is taking. They are giving the eyeball scan. From the eyeball scan, we are collecting 2 data. That depends on your mentality. If you are happy or if you have some issue, some problem, everything is reflected in the eyeball. The density of the eyeball, if it is more, we send the SMS to the local health center. Health center within 24 hours, they will communicate this particular woman. So that is the structures what we created from this IoT environment. And we stop all the ATM concept. We put not everybody, every house. We sent the proper roadmap, minimum 2 kilometers you have to walk and bring the drinking water. Previously, they walk for 10 miles, 15 kilometers. Now they have to walk minimum 2 kilometers to bring the water. And when they collect the water, minimum they have to give the 1 rupee or 2 rupee, depends on that zone, that structures, and scan their eyeball. Without scanning the eyeball, water will not come in. So that basics concept we started, and obviously more than 35 cases what we observe, that people are not happy, people are in different zone, different health issue, different mental issue, and that healthcare center, they will communicate and they trying to give the solutions regarding this particular idea. So this is the one project which is continuously going on, and we are trying to give them some more accuracy. That basically we got the accuracy of the 67 to 80%. That is our target. Now we are trying to give some more accuracy of the 80 to 90% regarding the mind reading concept with the concept of the density of the eyeball. The next project. So this is the another one project which is which I started last 3 years in the Bangalore. Basically, now the people mind is completely different in the town, in the city situations. Previously, project is completely village. this project we transfer or we plan in the city environment, smart shower. Basically, if you observe, if you visit some family members or some friends' house, their washroom, their bathroom is completely different structures. It's very nicely decorated. People ready to spend some money in the bathroom, in the toilet environment. So smart shower is basically more than 2002. It's already started. In number of features are there, temperature, sensor, lot of things is available. So we modify the few part from the smart shower concept. We collect one small project in 2000 in the month of June, that 23 small 2 BHK house is there on a big apartment. So they told that please solve the water supply problems. Basically, how we can manage the wastage of water supply. You can be manage a proper roadmap. So we started this work. Basically, this is also on the part of the timing, the how many peoples they, what type of water they are using, how many washing machines the people they are using, what time they're using. So that calculations we are creating a data set, and then we use some basics artificial intelligence concept, that AI based one management process, which can switch on, switch off the different type of water supply. So this is the blueprint of the particular any 2 BHK flat. Red, blue, green, and black depends on their requirement. This type of water supplies will be switched on, and that red zone is the basically the which time the people are using the maximum water. That means morning 8 a.m. to 10 a.m. Then people they are going to the job, and evening 4:30 to 8:30. So this is the timing people are using the more water supply process. These are two part. One is the number of people, the number of users of this particular apartment, and what is the water source. So that is the we combine the part of the big data to review all the minute wise data sources. Then we concluded the part of the AI based the AI the artificial systems process. So this is the one structures where people can be free few minutes. In some cases, the people be happy in the washroom. They spend some times more than 10 minutes, 15 minutes, 20 minutes. They can spend the environment, that the culture of the city or the culture of the town nowadays is increasing. It is, and people are happy to spend some amount of money to fill the healthy and homely environment in the washroom also. Smart door is there, that when you enter the particular part of the in the concept in the open the washroom, this on small smart door is there. You have to give same process, the scan your eyeball, and you have to enter the particular mode of the washroom. Basically, that eyeball or face, we collect two part. One is the happy face or the sad face. Happy face, obviously, if you store the more than 20-25 days data, so easily that any neural network, they can extract the two part of the class. One is sad class, one is happy class. When you are happy in the washroom, that flow of the shower, the flow of that main shower is a raindrop. So it's a different feelings will be automatically switch on. If you are so hurry that we have only 5 minutes to complete my bath, because 9 o'clock punching, the college, the office timing, the traffic of the Bangalore city environment. So if you're unhappy, so speed of the water is too fast, that flow of the water is more. There's two concepts. One is you are happy, so it should be raindrop, small rain flow will be there, just like a raindrop. If you are unhappy or if you are sad mood, the flow of the water is too fast. There's two concepts. From these two concepts, we save the 15% of the water 3 months out of 780 people of users. And the second apartment, what we observed that 37% water we save within 2 months where 679 people are using this particular concept. If you are happy, raindrop. If you are unhappy or sad mode, the flow of the water is normal. So these two concepts. So from this the project, we shifted the new project. We collect the 5 apartment similar type of work. But the question is, when you start the project, the one of my student basically from her idea, we started this particular research, particular idea. It's very difficult to find is that who is the Dumidi in the normal life. If you observe in the apartment problems, in the big apartment, or if it's the colony apartments, there is lot of the securities type of issues are there. I just give a small example. The first problems in the big apartment, that is that child's abuse is the most dangerous nowadays. Below 10 years, maybe boy or girls, sexual harassment for the kids. It's a dangerous situation nowadays. Most of the cases, that too much prestigious issue of that particular environment, people are not going for complaining. Or some other cases is the huge amount of money, trading, murders, the case, the different way people are stopped that part. I give you a small example of that. Just to read this particular news in the terms of Hindustan Times. Daily that baby in the school by the neighbors for 8 months. You can understand what the keyword is behind the red options. 8 months by the neighbor. Second example, that kindergarten girls in the Kolkata by the senior students previously done by neighbor. Second is that in the terms of the senior students. Another example, that security gaps in the Kolkata school in the child environment. That school teacher, 50 years of teacher arrested in the one abuses of the terms of the girls' schools. So this example easily proves that culprit or the Dumini is available in your nearby. It's in your surrounding. People are observing day by day. After that, someday they happen this type of activity. It's really difficult to find the culprit as they are in normal life. It's really horrible to collect the proper informations. Is what exactly your mind, what effect in this particular environment. So that cases, this is the idea of my that particular students. Then we started uh, permissions from the Bangalore government authority. We got the permissions. Then we start the working in regarding that. We install our idea in the part of total 34 apartment nowadays. The very simple thing, when enter the particular washroom, you have to give the scan of your eyeball, and automatically your flow of the water is slow or the fast, minimize the water flow, everything is done. Behind, we also collect the informations, we also collect the basics descriptions from the eyeball density, that if you are feel the happy that your eyeball density is different, if you are unhappy, if you are continuous something your mind is going on, the size of the eyeball is minimized. The two eyeball we projected here, one is maximum eyeball, one is minimum eyeball, depends on your mind. Basically what we observe, that this type of activity is not a one day, not a sudden happen. Continuous 10 to 15 days, something in your mind, that mind sudden reflections, it will be give some effect, and you did this type of mistake. It's a continuous 10 to 15 days, sometimes 1 month, your mind growing that type of work. So when you are giving the eyeball in the scan, we are collecting the continuous data, because minimum 2 times you are entering the washroom. What is your eyeball status? it is continuously same density or the minimum of the maximum, depends on your requirement. Some cases people are in glass, people are in different type of eyes, some disease, that is 2 to 3% error we are receiving. And last 2 years we gave the informations to the security guard of the particular apartment, 3 different type of cases before happening. So we are happy that we collect the data set and we review the proper way, and our algorithms give the better result to give the texture of the skin and the eyeball density. We create a data set. From the data set we give the better result of near is equal to 80% accuracy of the Domini mind. What exactly mind? Maybe your different mind, but it is positive or negative, that is our target. What exactly you are thinking continuously, something if you think, your effect will be reflected in the eyeball density also. So that is our target. And last few months, that more than 9 months, particular one apartment, we sent the three peoples in this particular zone, that they're in red zone, and we send the information to the security guard, and they uh, give the particular observations, and they caught red-handed before doing something. So this is the another achievement. What exactly we affiliated in the part of that IoT based intelligence, which can be give a better result in the terms of women's kids or that main protection issue. This is one cluster set which can give better informations in the terms of responding or not responding data, which can give the better assumptions of the particular environment. Basically, left side, this is the structures which give a first month data set. That first month, the information is regarding the water uses and their eyeball density. When maximum 2 month, 3 month, 4 month, after 6 month, the cluster is given these type of structures of our algorithms, which can give which cluster is near to this particular center. There are no problems. They are very much happy. Their structures, lifestyle, everything is perfect. But who are in long distance, if you see this particular long distance, this part, these zones, this part. So we're in long distance of the clusters. So we give the different protections, different observations, different security protections of this particular environment, and they can give the particular process to save the other kids, other environment in these particular situations. We start this work in the part of the save the water supply, because we know that Bangalore is the very much water problems in day by day, that its cost of the waters, the timing of the water, the quality, the content of the water is minimizing day by day. Cost is high. Previously, if it is every day 30 rupees is enough for the waters for a one person's, but now it's more than 50-55 rupees for the one person's per day water is required in the Bangalore without cooking for the drinking purpose. So for the target, we started this project to save the waters, to reuse the waters, planning the waters that way that one apartment can be use that particular water, which can be recycled or can be sent the other apartment persons who can be not purchase that number of waters. So after that, we converted this idea to collect the proper data set. It's lot of ethical issues there. It's not easy to get the permissions, because you cannot test one mind as an Indian law. Then we gave the n number of presentations to that Bangalore Development Authority. Ultimately, they gave the permission. We started this particular project, and now we have the 5 apartment in this under this particular project. We expect that within 2 to 3 years, that entire Bangalore, we are trying to cover this particular software, particular security systems, the data analytical process, to protect the particular kids, the below 10 years, basically 4 to 10 years, these kids have that particular that kids abuses, kids sexual problems that we want to try to protect. So last few minutes before we go to the next sessions, I need few queries from the audience regarding these two projects. If any doubt, any confusion, feel free to ask me. Any doubt, any queries? I'll be happy to discuss regarding this particular two project. My dear audience, any doubt, any confusions? As we have up to 2 o'clock, so before last 10 minutes, go to the move on the next sessions. Few queries from the audience I expected. Any doubt, any confusion, feel free to ask me.
Sir,
Yes.
Thanks for the nice demonstration, sir. I'm Chandra Kumar, actually basically from mechanical engineering background. So maybe in an industrial scenario or typical mechanical engineering applications, the similar things, it could be noise reduction or the pollutant in an industrial setup, etc., can also be done on the same lines, right, sir?
Basically, if you go for the noise removal part, so basically there is very less IoT device are available which can detect the noise part. You have to go for simulations level, then only you can detect the noise detection part. So yes, obviously in the mechanical or in the architecture department also can now move on their simulations in the terms of IoT environment, and they can collect the data, collect the frequency levels of each and every layer. So that can be possible. That we know that 2023 what World Cup football will be arranged in the part of Dubai environment. So that each and every stadium that strength is now each beam they put one IoT device, because anytime they have some sand wind, anytime they have some different type of earthquake environment can be possible in that, because they built a artificial stadium, artificial the field, the ground field, entire environment. So they put in IoT device in each and every beams that 10 to the power minus 11 this type of difference, it is fluctuations automatically get detected. So that signal strength they can be possible in their mechanical structures for that. So yes, it is possible if you collect that type of density signal strength, it is possible to move your environment in that predictions model.
Yeah, thank you very much, sir.
So basically in this two project, it's now we have more than 43 people are there in core team regarding this particular idea, this particular two project. So if anyone need to be collaborate of this particular research, obviously feel free to welcome. You just put official email to us, and if you can suggest for any open problem solutions, because nowadays that predictions model is the most important before you take the decisions, and in number of prediction model is available depends on their environment. It's not one prediction model can be accessed for the other problem solutions. It's really difficult, really horrible. So depends on your problem solutions, it can be give a better result to give the predictions model. So if it is any type of the face recognitions work, if you are thinking for these applications, you can try our algorithms, you can try our predictions models. I hopefully it will be give some effective result. So always welcome. If you need any, feel free to give some suggestions to our this particular project. If you need some queries, need some collaborative work, I just put my email ID. You can collect from this particular environment, and you can send the official email to us. Obviously, it will be very helpful to get a 100% accuracy within a few years, because it's not easy that much level to give the 80% to 85% accuracy in this particular mode, because some cases we are not getting the proper informations. and people day by day is huge smart, because what we observe that another big problems that contact lens informations they are coming, and from that using the contact lens people are giving the completely wrong in eyeball informations. So who are using the contact lens, so that data also we are need to be filtered nowadays. So that is the one drawbacks of our algorithms, that is we are planning to improve in that level, that people with glass, without glass, without contact lens, with contact lens can be give the better result. So that is in our observations, our prediction models trying to improve that level. So if you have some idea, if you have some particular mode of the solutions, obviously always welcome. Please, we are happy to collaborate with you. Please give suggestions, the official email to us, and we'll be happy for that. Any other doubt? We have another few minutes to discuss. Any queries regarding this particular two project? One is that village environment, Rajasthan. So one is that city environment in the part of that the Bangalore. Any query? Any doubt, my dear audience? Any confusions? Any doubt? I can wait for another 2 minutes. Yes.
It seems like audience are clear, like you have given a clear picture of the two projects, it seems to be, sir. So that is the reason they're satisfied, it seems to be.
Okay, yeah, thank you. Now basically, just my end of the sessions, what I suggest to add that if any organizations, any masters or any final year BTech students, if they want to start their IoT project or IoT research environment, uh, there is Government of India that lot of open source platforms is there. You can be communicate that environment. It's completely free to install, free to access for all the simulators in your academic curriculum activity. And Government of India, they will send the peoples from the training purpose also. And if you have some collaborative research, basically nowadays the Indian Railway and uh, that bridge, the national bridge organizations, they have lot of IoT open problems. So you can try to communicate to solutions from the students environment, because some case what we observe that our age is more than 35, our brain is stuck, we cannot think new, we are old Buddha. But students, their growing age, they can be think lot of idea, lot of creativity idea. So from that idea, implementation is different. So from that idea, try to collaborate in that way that IoT can give the better solutions, because nowadays each and every device link and sending the informations, when they're sending the data, that timing they are clarified, their clarifications, modifications, filtering happening, and they send the proper data. Previously, what we observed that IoT means that agriculture's, IoT means some telecommunications, IoT means some vehicle ad hoc networks. Okay. Nowadays that IoT device which are basically used nowadays when you inhale something. That means if you went a medical environment, maybe you are in the terms of hospital, or you are in the terms of zone where lot of different type of bacteria, virus are there. When you inhale something, so some particles are inside to your body. Automatically your family members got a SMS by the mobile phone that this family member went this environment, maybe this particle enter their body. Just imagine, without testing process. So Samsung, they are launching, they are planning this idea that when you are moving from one place to another place, maybe with your knowledge, some particles, some virus is inhaled to your body, maybe your lungs, maybe your when you're drinking water, some particles is put in the liver. So you have no idea, you have no message, but your family member got the message your family members got the red zone, red alert that this particular persons is affected, maybe affected this particular particles. So this level work is going on now at the IoT device. Basically, they started this product, they started this work for that kids environment, because basically school, that village environment, that when they play the kids in the school environment, maybe they are in proper place, proper healthy environment or not. They are drinking waters nowadays. The midday meal that every schools, village school, they are providing the food, that food is good or unhealthy. So that techniques automatically detected by the IoT device nowadays, and they are sending to n number of kilometer distance for this particular informations. Maybe we cannot send the mobile phone with the kids, but we can send the mobile phone to the particular parents. They can observe the kids taking this particular food in the college environment. They are staying in this particular that auditorium, because auditorium have that less number of oxygens, because they have some or cinema hall. So this type of environment, that density of the air breath is not proper. So is it proper breath they're inhaling continuous 1 hours, 2 hours? So that data also nowadays the people can observe in the home with by the mobile phone. So that level work is going on in the Samsung mobile phone. This is the another one health related that AI based structures which they are providing. So this way you can feel that if the people, your college environment, students, faculty members who are interested to do the research in the terms of IoT, obviously you just try to communicate to us. We will give the basics ground level environment to that research level environment, which can be provide a better result in the terms of research outputs. Or always you will be giving some research funding which can be given by Government of India. That our project is first we started our own fund. It's when we got that 20 to 30% accuracy, then we started getting the funding from the Government of India. So this way you can start a small activity, small work which can give 10% accuracy, not a problem. But after the 10% accuracy, if you apply to the Government of India funding IoT device, IoT experimental data, it's a better result, better environment to give the explorations of your students and the faculty cultures also. And you can put a rules that every students or every faculty members, they will give some idea of that IoT related health issue activity work in your college newspaper, in your news magazine. You can put that way. So people who are really researchers, they can collect your idea and explore to create a particular device, particular environment, particular software to protect the particular problem solutions. So this way you can be involved, you can be explore the IoT texture, IoT environment for the students and the faculty member of this particular idea. And I just conclude the sessions. Thank you to this particular mode of this giving me the opportunity to platform to explore my small research regarding this IoT experimental environment. And if you any doubt, any confusions, really feel free to ask me, feel free to communicate to our email ID, my mobile number, WhatsApp number is there. And if you have any small the problem, maybe your village environments or any social or normal life, any problems can be solved by IoT device. If you feel, please feel free to email us. We will try to that minimum solutions from that our IoT lab, which can be give some minimum effect in the terms of your organization's collaborations also. And for that research funding project, if you want, so obviously we have few policy, few structures, so that also we can be collaborate, depends on the particular terms of IoT research. Thank you all. Now I have to hand over the particular mode of that organization committee. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you very much, sir. Because you are focused on the very needy point, sir. Because nowadays woman as well as the child protection is become as a major issue. And you did this very easy with the help of eyeball. Just really I am amazed with the help of the security you are providing with the help of the size of the eyeball. If it is larger, then you are treating that okay, he is cool minded or no harm. If it is small, then you are predicting that there is some sort of dangerous situation. Sir, really it is amazing, sir. And I want to thank you for your open heart for collaborative work with our participants and with our sir. Sir, thank you so much. And one thing I want to give you, that is you focused on the real life points. Everyone, when you are taking the lecture, just I myself imagine with your images and answer. So how much I spend time on mobile, and what about my brain situation? Why? Because in majority of the times I used to talk more than 18 minutes. So now I am just imagining what is going to happen to my brain and all. And you focused on how the women are giving priorities for mobile recharge, and really it is a real-time application oriented presentation, sir. Really, we all mesmerized with your presentation. Thank you so much, sir. Thank you for your opportunities.
Thank you. So I'll be happy to, in future, if you need a hands-on sessions, so obviously I'll be happy to come back to your organizations and physical mode. We can project it all the practically, that how the device give the real data set, how you create the simulations. So we can put the all instructions in your organization also if it's your requirement.
Yes, sir. Exactly, sir. Because ours is a women's campus, sir. Ours is a women's campus, so that definitely we need your support, sir. And
Sure,
definitely we thankful to you, sir.
Sure. Thank you. Thank you all.
Sir, HOD, sir. Yeah, once again, from bottom of my heart, I'll convey my hearty thanks to you, sir. Despite of your schedule, you spend hardly 1 hour to deliver your lecture, and you are aware all the situations, what is happening around us. Really, thank you so much, sir. Have a great day, sir.
Sure. Thank you. Thank you all. Thank you. Bye.